Hello everybody, Donkey here, and yes, we are back with some more Train Sim World 2, and this time we are starting a new adventure on the Tees Valley line DLC. And this is the first scenario in the Tees Valley, and it is called Tubular Diversion. And in this scenario we have the class 37. And here we have the 37, and it is in rail freight red stripe livery. Now this livery isn't supposed to be on this. This is a livery that I have downloaded. If you want the livery, I will leave a link down in the description. But somebody has made this livery that I've put on the 37. And in this scenario, we have to take a shipment of steel product from Lackenbury. This is Lackenbury Steelworks, and operate the train as far as Darlington. So let's just get into it. But before we do, I just want to say, if you are a new viewer who hasn't subscribed, please do so down below so you don't miss any of my Train Sim World videos. Alright, let's jump into the class 37. Right, we are in the 37. I absolutely love the 37. Such a classic, old-looking loco. Nothing like it. Up here is the panel, so we'll have some tail lights, instrument lights. We'll get those on as well. Cab lights, we already had them on. Might as well get that on. Might as well have them all on. Fire alarm test up there. Really, really nice loco they've got here. That's the battery isolation switch back there. And what else have we got? We've got speed control there. That's quite good. We need some wipers is what we need. We've not got that to run. Ah, there we go. Whoa, that is fast. That is too slow. That's better. That might become a bit annoying, but we'll see. So we want the master key in, which is back there. There we go. And we want to set the brakes to... Oh no, that's the loco brake there. Set the reverser to forward. And there we go. Set the train brake to running. So that's running there. Take it easy out of the steelworks. We've got a heavy load. We can see all these steel rings here that we've got. Give it some power. Oh, we can hear the 37 powering up. We're getting some wheel slip. But look at this livery, this rail freight red stripe livery. Looks really, really good. And he's even weathered it as well to make it authentic. But I just feel like the 37 they included in this DLC, we might check it out next time, but the livery they included, I just felt like it wasn't in keeping with the era. It wasn't in keeping with, you know, the location as much. You would more see these, you know. Rail freight red stripe was pretty common on a 37, and I do like it a lot. I think it is a better fit for this loco than the livery that it comes in. But it's taking it easy out of the steelworks here. You do feel like you're sat a bit close in the 37, but as you can see from our co-driver here, you are literally sat really close in the 37. let's have a look around. What else have we got here? We've got, I think, yeah, that's the AWS. We got the air brakes set to goods. That's okay, I suppose. The sound of this. Oh, you hear that? Oh, that engine just, you know, idling over like that, applying some power there. Oh, grody engine. What's going on over there, though? Now, these things were notorious for spitting out, you know, the fumes on these. You would see them and it would just be clouds of diesel fumes and diesel, like, you know, coming out of the exhaust on these things. Smog, I think they call it. But yeah, these 37s were notorious for it. There's so many videos online of a 37 just powering up, and the amount of fumes that just come out of the exhaust is horrendous. No wonder these things are sort of not used anymore. These were sort of typical 70s, 80s sort of locos that were just they didn't care, basically. They just did their job. They didn't care about the environment, really. But now there are plenty of videos of the Class 66 doing the exact same, but compared to this thing, the Class 66 is a modern marvel. But yeah, just to play the Class 37 here is something. Look at it next to this road. Let's have a look at this. And this is what people would do. They would, you know, park a car. Oops. Let's go down here. They would park their car on the road, jump the barrier, and watch it come up. I might need to give it a bit more power, actually, because this is a little bit of a steep hill. You can see that smoke coming out, or fumes coming out the loco. I just wish that it was more, because they literally would be more. So cool. We've actually got a yellow signal coming up, and we are going to go downhill soon. So we'll need to watch our speed going downhill here. The signal just went green as we rejoin the main line. So cool. I'll speed in a little bit. We have got a green signal though, so we're alright. Let's just put that back. Camera needs to be recentered. You can see this thing's got a lot of notches. I think it's got something like 10 notches on it, maybe more. This thing is a heavy hauler though. I can just hear the engine really giving it some. So we're going via this location. Still sort of in the steelworks. I'm not sure if that's the main line there. Might be. We will have a 60 mile an hour though, coming up. Very soon. And then we'll be able to punch it. Now you used to see these class 37s in this exact livery actually, rail freight. Double heading, and they would be so cool. The 37 is one of those locos that is just infamous. Absolutely infamous. Alright, we're joining the main line now. People would normally stand on that bridge there, look over at the locos going past. You've got to remember the ones coming out of here, you know, were mainly freight. Because the steelworks was back there. So the ones that were coming out here were mainly freight. But there was passenger services, right, we can actually punch it now. I wish that smog factor was bigger. You know, there was absolute plumes of smoke coming out of this thing. That'd be nice to see. I think we're overloading the engine a little bit. Still a mile away from T's yard, and there's no speed change coming up, so it's a little bit slow on this line. Don't know why they're making us go this slow. But it seems that we're going as far as Darlington, as that's what the description said, and we are currently at T's yard. Some coal hoppers over there. It's pretty cool. Oh, what's that? A 101. Those things are really difficult to drive. because you can't just it's got like a gear system, and you can't just, you know, like now I just apply the power each notch and it goes up. With that, if you want to apply another power notch, you have to put it back to neutral. There's like a gear, you know, like almost like a shifter, and a clutch. You have to put the clutch to neutral, put it into gear, and then put it back up again. It's super weird, but definitely an interesting one. Why is this stopped? Well, it seems that my window wiper has stopped working. Okay, we're just gonna... That's classic 37, that is. Things always go wrong. My window wiper has broken. That's okay, we'll just send it without. I still got my co-driver. I have. Is yours working? Do you know? Oh, yours is working. Mine's not. Nope, even on full it's not working. Right. So we're actually stopping at the next location. That's 3 miles away. We haven't got a speed change coming up though. That's 35. So not a massive improvement from what we are now, but yeah, I don't get why these freight lines are so slow. No wonder anything didn't get where it needed to go on time back in the 80s. If this was the speed that things were being transported at. These poor people out in the rain. My. Alright, we have another speed change coming up, 45. We can actually start kicking it into high gear. It's a shame that my window wipers stopped working. Yeah, it's really annoying that stopped working. We got another speed change, 50. No, we're in max power setting. You can hear it. We are on flat ground as well. We're not gaining too much speed, but it is climbing slowly. And we have got a yellow coming up. We are going uphill as well now, so it's going to put strain on the engine. Okay, so we just passed a double yellow. The next one will be a single yellow. And after that, a red. Well, we are stopping in a mile, so imagine that red light is the end of the scenario. We just need to be really careful, because if we do pass it, it will end and we will have to start back. Let's just save it just in case. And actually check our schedule as well. Yeah, so that is... Oh, we need to go into the goods loop as well. So it's not the end of the scenario, but imagine we'll have to request to pass the red or wait for it to change. So there's the single yellow. Acknowledge the AWS. And just let those amps come down to a nice idle as we come into the station here. We'll start applying some brake actually now, as we are coming in a bit fast, and this thing doesn't stop on a dime. If we can get it down to at least 15, we'll be in for a good chance of stopping. Even if we have to apply some more power here, we will. Just to get it moving again. Acknowledge the AWS. And we're coming in at a nice sort of steady speed here. The red light is literally right there, so let's just creep up to this, because if we do pass it, it is right at the end there. We don't want to fail the mission. This is looking good. Just a bit more. And that's it. Boom. So, via Darlington, we have been given the green light to go ahead. So it's 7 miles away. Okay. So let's just release the brakes. Let's also get a nice platform view of this. Leaving. Or you can hear it taking up the strain. Again, wheel slip. There we go, we're starting to move now. Okay, so now that we're getting moving, Darlington Goods Loop is 7.8 mile away. So we can really kick this into high gear and get going. Smog coming out the top. hard when this wiper's broken to see where everything is. Let's see if it's working again now. Oh, it is working again. Right at the end of the scenario, we get it working again. Classic. Right. Hopefully this is slightly uphill. It's a 0.2% gradient, so hopefully that'll help us slow down a little bit coming into here. And we'll just save it again. We might have a little bit more lenience on this. We don't have to rush it though. We've made it this far, we don't want to rush the end here and accidentally end the mission. Apply some brake here. It's looking good. And I think that'll do it. I think that's the end of the scenario. So, if you enjoyed, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. You should check out the rest of the train sim videos. There is a whole playlist below. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.